Hi my junk journal friends, I'm here again to share another vintage grungy journal that I just finished. I started this, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long ago, but I finally finished it. So I thought I'd do a quick video. This will be in my Etsy store probably by tomorrow. I still need to take pictures of it. So in case you're interested, you can either contact me or wait until tomorrow and you'll see it in my Etsy. So this is it. This is the first time I didn't put a photo glued or sewn to the cover of my journal. I decided to pin this one with a tag because I just didn't want to cover these beautiful vintage doilies, and it's 9 by 6, and it's just wrapped with some tea-dyed muslin, and it's all collaged vintage dresser scarves, tablecloths, doilies, stuff like that. So it's fabric on the outside, the inside, and also I have file folders sandwiched in between for support. So this is it. You can unpin this tag if you like. I put coffee dyed paper on the back so you can write on it, or you can just take it off if you want, put it somewhere else, and you could even glue it on here. It would have looked really pretty on here, but I just didn't want to cover this. So this is I got a new phone holder and light. I'm hoping this is working and you can see okay. This is the inside. I have a grungy sewn pocket that's coffee dyed. The tag. It's coffee dyed grungy paper on the back. And a little booklet with some scrappy coffee dyed papers. If you hear a cough drop in my mouth, that's what it is. If you hear a weird sound, I'm still coughing. I've been sick since Christmas Eve and I'm finally getting better. We were tested and they came back negative, so I don't know. I just have a cold or flu or whatever, but I'm starting to feel better. So I have a cough drop in my mouth so I won't cough, hopefully. That's what you hear. That's why my voice is probably weird. I forgot to actually research and make notes of where I got everything. I hate that. Anyway, these pictures are what made me want to start this journal. I like the black and white, like catalog, Sears catalog type look. So, I think it's Vintage by Me or Old Design Shop. I'll have to check, and I'll put the links down below. I know this one is Vintage by Me paper, but I forgot which one this is. And this is cardstock, the first page of the signature. It's one big signature. It has 30 pages, so 60 if you count back and front. Here's a pocket I made out of scrapbook paper. I have a video on how to make those. Little cabinet card. Nice big tag with vintage advertising. Time card. And I'm so happy about this tab punch. I finally got this. I was almost ready to pay $100 on a credit card to buy one of these on eBay, but I kept thinking, no, I'm not going to do it. So I kept waiting and checking Facebook Marketplace, and I got it for 10 bucks. I am so happy. I think what makes everyone want it even more was that we can't get it anymore, so we really want it. But anyway, I got one. So happy. So I couldn't wait to use it. And here's another little page shrunken down. lined paper. This is a lot of blank pages too, and I stenciled around them so you can write. Not a clothespin. Why do we all forget what we're thinking here? A paper clip made out of dictionary paper with a card here. And this pocket has a little cluster and some other little journal cards. Some faux tape that you make with alcohol ink and scotch tape. And this pocket was just made from some scraps. I love this look. Catalog, like a Sears catalog. And here's some more lined coffee dyed paper. I don't remember where this is from. I have to research and put it down in the description. I meant to do that before I started this video. And here's one of my scrappy Ruffles. You know how we all have strips of cardstock and paper left? I just squished it and made a funky, like grungy ruffle. I didn't want them perfect. Like some people put them in their machine and just keep like folding it, but then it's too perfect for my taste. I like it like this, more messy. So that's like a little tuck spot and some stenciling. Get under there now. Okay. And the next page is this pocket was made all from my scrap box too. If you follow me on Instagram, I did a post of all the little things I made with just scraps of paper that most people would throw away, except for us junk journalers, of course. And I made this flower out of just little tissue pattern paper and dictionary paper, packing paper. And I thought it came out cute from just junk that, you know, looks like it needs to be thrown away. So this has two little journal cards. Some stenciling, another one of these pages, graph paper on the back, and here is a bag. It says be your own kind of beautiful, and it has a little cluster and a journal card. These tabs are from Pink Monarch Designs, and this card is from digitalcollageclub.com, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, more blank space, stenciling, and this is a over the page thing, like a journal card that hangs over the page. I just learned how to make these from, or got the idea from Bloom Stitch Rita. And I really love them because you can journal on them. They show on both sides, so they're pretty. Looks good on this grungy page, I think. The lace and the grunginess. That's how it looks on the other side. Here's a nice grungy page. The printed page, digital kit. Here's some lined paper with some faux vintage tape and some stencils. Some thicker brown paper. Another little cluster with some journal cards. And here's another cluster sewed to an envelope. And there's another thick journal card printed on cardstock. And a few journal cards in here. Just decorated it up a bit. I went a little crazy with the rose stencils. this little cluster I sewed on here. Some little tickets and a tag. Another one of those grungy Ruffles from scraps. Faux tape. This paper with some vintage, piece of a vintage dress or scarf. It's a nice grungy paper with some faux tape. Here's the center. I didn't finish these strings. I want to either tie a vintage button on here, or I might do something else tonight. I'm thinking about it to finish those off. But this middle page is from My Porch Prints. It's from her neutral, I think they're called neutral journal page kit. It has all different assorted neutral pages. And here's another little cluster. Oh, I gotta research where I got these cards. Here's a little, you know, scrappy pad that we all love making. More grungy paper with tape. This is Just Be You with another long journal card from Tsunami Rose. And it's one of those that go on both sides. I love this. I love the little kids. A little butterfly and grungy doily. A little stenciling. On this side, this is the from Pink Monarch Prints. It's her, what's it called? Loaded Pocket Kit. A neutral one with a little cluster sewn on it. This card is from Digital Collage Club, and the tab is from Pink Monarch. And then there's a big tag in here, and then the two little ones. These two small ones. This also has a tag, grungy tag from Junk with Stuff. And I sewed some scraps on there. And this has a secret little pocket here with some cards in it. Vintage advertisement glued on the pocket. And this is more coffee dyed lined paper, some stenciling. This doily with a little collage on there can flip up if you want to write on this page. More stenciling. These are coffee dyed. Now this was my attempt to do one of those plastic doilies when you coffee stain, but you can barely tell. Mine didn't come out good. I don't know. I think people do it out in the sun, and in Chicago it's always freezing, so I'll have to wait till summer to try it out in the hot sun. Because I laid the plastic doily on my papers and painted the coffee on, let it dry. It really didn't, look, it really didn't do much. It is pretty, but I wanted it more intense. Here's another digital page. Another vintage ad page. Another bag with a little vintage cluster of some crocheted piece and some lace. Another card. Digital journal card. Digital Collage Club. These, lots of blank, lots of stenciling in this one. This is made from scraps from my scrap box. It has a tuck spot. 2 journal cards. Another digital page. fabric cluster. This tuck spot has some vintage looking train tickets or some kind of tickets. These ladies look like they're all ready to go on a train trip. Their fancy hats. More coffee dyed, grunge paper. This is from Junk with Stuff on Etsy. And I just use it as a tuck. More journal cards. I know this is Pink Monarch. I have to look up this one. I love this stencil. That looks so pretty. I think I got it on AliExpress. It's another little cluster. Old picture. Some more cards. Ticket. Big journal card. Lots of journal cards in here. And more writing space. Here. Here's the back pocket with some index cards that I coffee dyed and put tabs on. Oh, my dog's gonna start bugging me to go out. I have 3 dogs. And this is the back. So this is the journal. I love it. I love the way it came out. And I hope you enjoyed seeing it. And I hope this video came out because I can't see with this new phone holder. So we'll see. Thanks for watching.